Good day, everyone, and welcome to another exciting vocabulary lesson with Mr. Stitt. We're going to be talking about Week 3 vocabulary for my 7th grade students, and here are the words this week. Den, detained, nebulous, saga, Belle, and incredulous. So let's go ahead and jump into the first word this week. The first word this week is den. Den. Now this is a noun, and it's a loud, confused noise. A continued, loud, or tumultuous sound, a noisy clamor. So a din is something that you would hear maybe at a live football game or maybe at a concert of some sort. You would hear a din of noise and you would hear a din of booms and clashes. It's any sort of loud, super clamorous noise. So synonyms for this would be noise, clamor, banging, shouting, and crashing. The next word this week is detained. Detained. Now this is a verb, so this is something that is done to you. It's an action, and it means to keep from proceeding, to keep waiting, or to delay. More specifically, it's to keep under restraint or in custody. So as you can see in this image here, this man is behind bars. Maybe he committed a crime of some sort, and he is being detained by law enforcement officers. He is not allowed to go anywhere. He is kept waiting. Synonyms for detained would be jailed, held in custody, restrained, waiting, and delay. Detained. The next word this week is nebulous. Nebulous. Now this is an adjective, so it describes something. So nebulous means hazy, vague, indistinct, or confused. If you look at this image here, you can tell that there's a lot of cloudy matter. There are different stars that are out there in the universe, but overall the picture is very hazy and there's a lot of kind of cloud cover. Nebulous also means cloudy or cloud-like. It means of or resembling a nebula or nebulae in deep space. Synonyms for this word would be unclear, foggy, hazy, vague, murky, or cloudy. Sometimes a teacher's instructions can be very nebulous or confusing or cloudy. Sometimes our emotions, the way we feel, can be very foggy or hazy or vague. So different things can be nebulous, but it can also refer to the universe, but something that's cloudy and vague. Nebulous. The next word this week is saga. Saga. Now this is a noun, and it's any narrative or legend of heroic exploits. It can also mean a dramatic history of a group, place, or industry. Any very long story with dramatic events or parts. So when I think of a saga, I think of ancient Rome or ancient Greece, these stories of these heroes that fight in battle. Sometimes it even includes gods and goddesses. So a saga can also mean a tale, a history, a fable, a legend, a story, or a drama of some sort. It usually involves someone being incredibly heroic and saving the day. Some sagas that I think of are, like I said, the ancient Greek myths, but I also think of books like Harry Potter that last for many, many series. I also think of things like The Hunger Games is like a saga that stretches out for long periods of time. Saga. Belle is our next word. Belle. And this is a noun, so it's a person. And it is a woman or girl admired for her beauty and charm. It's often the most beautiful, charming, or engaging woman or girl among a number. So if there's a number of women at a party, perhaps, the belle would be considered the prettiest amongst them, the most charming amongst them, the one who stands out from the others. Synonyms for this word would be beauty, debutante, or looker. Now, you're probably used to the Belle from Beauty and the Beast, but she was considered a belle, not just because of her name, but because she was the most delicate of the women in her community. So Belle. The last word this week is incredulous. Incredulous. And this is an adjective, so it describes a noun, so it describes something. It means disinclined or indisposed to believe, skeptical. It can also mean indicating or showing unbelief. So incredulous is any time you kind of have some doubts. Maybe you are incredulous towards your friend who tells you something, but you have a suspicion that he might be lying. Maybe you're incredulous towards an adult who tells you something, but you don't quite trust what they say. Synonyms for incredulous might be doubtful, hesitant, skeptical, suspicious, or unconvinced. Well, thanks so much for joining us this week. The words for the week are din, detained, nebulous, saga, belle, and incredulous. Please watch this video again if you're confused about any of the words, but thanks so much for joining us this week. Hope to see you next time. Bye!